Hey guys, it's GoldeeJR back with another ECU live stream. Last time we defeated Ole Miss in a banger to make the SEC championship. This week we play LSU in the conference championship of the SEC in Atlanta, Georgia, Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Okay, just making sure my mic worked. So, we're going to start with checking out stats from the season. So Pineda ends the regular season with 2,500 yards about, with actually probably our highest completion percentage in a season. He threw for 66%, which is pretty great. Like, that's completing a third of your passes. But 19 touchdowns, 9 interceptions isn't the greatest ratio, but it's not terrible. 2-1 isn't a terrible touchdown interception ratio. It's decent. Decent season from Pineda. I'm happy with this percentage though. Lampkin just under 1,500 rushing yards, averaging over 6 yards a carry, and just under 10 rushing touchdowns. When Pineda had 10? I did not know Pineda had double-digit rushing touchdowns. Adrian Aston ran for 48 and 248 yards. It's crazy that he has so many less carries and so much less average yards per carry. That shows you how great Lampkin was this year. McCarron did decent with the carries he got. He also got a touchdown. Major ended up with 4 rushing touchdowns, and he ended up with 645 receiving yards and 7 touchdowns. Decent year from him. I don't know if he's ever going to be able to hit Pineda heights, though, because Pineda was insane. I don't even know if he's going to hit Chase Sowell heights, but he's doing pretty good. Isaiah Moreau, in his first season, hits 500 yards. Why is he a sophomore? Did I not redshirt him last year? Or is he just... I don't... Anyway, yeah, so 500 yards for him. Doring with 443. Israel with only 13 catches but 390 yards. 3 TDs for him. Pretty balanced outside of Major. Everyone got a decent amount of yards. Lampkin 379 and 3 touchdowns. And I don't know Aston has so many receptions either. But 5 sacks allowed for Aquino. 3 sacks allowed for Heinrich, who didn't even play for the last few games of the season. Aquino, he wasn't terrible, just there's some tough edge rusher competition in the SEC, and for a sophomore, I'll take it, I guess. Leader in tackles was Miguel Marcordes with 98, followed by Atkins with 92, and Hawkinson and TP13 both had 74. Leader in TFLs was, of course, Teron Tobin with 21, trailed by Carney with 20, Grenard with 19, Grutt with 18, and Marcordes with 12. Sack leaders consisted of Carney with 14.5, Grenard with 10. Is that his first time hitting double-digit sacks? I think it's gotta be, right? Yeah, it is, by far. I mean, last year he had a lot more tackles because he was playing a lot more off-ball, but I kind of like him in this role more anyway, so... And then we've got Grutt with 7.5, and then Tobin with 7. So now I think about it, I need to look at their career stats after this. Leaders in interceptions were Hawkinson and Doolin with 5, and Atkins and Tandy with 3. Leader in deflections was Doolin with 7 in his amazing season. Forced fumbles, only 2 all year. Both of them were recovered, though. 1 blocked kick by Ahmad, and 2 safeties, both caused by Grenard and... I think that's incomplete. I'm watching the Chargers-Broncos game. I think that was dropped. Yeah, they did rule it incomplete. Any touchdowns. 1 for Toronto, but he had 1 pick 6. And Troop ends the season 70% from field goal. I mean, that's kind of just a Troop season. But who's got the more career sacks now? Carney or Tobin? It's still Tobin by a wide margin, but Carney... he's had a better season this year, but hey, Tobin had a wide lead before the season started. Alright, that's it for stats. What am I even doing? I'm just focusing on 3 players. Well, no, I could add a few more since I'm going to add probably 2 more. This is our board so far. This is pretty strong. It should really just be sort. How you can't sort by you can't sort by players that you got, but I don't think that really matters anyway. Looking for a couple more 3 stars. Elusive back. Sure. We'll scout these 3. Bust from the receiver. West Beach. Yeah, 86 speed for an elusive back is not a good sign. Sidney Trimble. 91 throw power, 88 speed. That's pretty good, especially for quarterbacks in this game. Do we have any other quarterbacks on this board? Receiving back. We have Blunt, and that's it. So, I mean, it's not bad to grab a second one. I mean, if we ever be like, all right, we don't need any more, I can just make him transfer next year. Okay, I can finally start hard selling Mr. Duval. And, okay, now we just got Trimble. Let's add 1 or 2 more. I'll just add 2 more. If they're both good, I'll keep them. If it's only 1. Man, Notre Dame's really catching up. I don't really want a kicker, but... I mean, hey, he's a power kicker. We'll check him out, I guess, and then we'll also look at... I think I already scouted Timmerman, but I'll look at him. Yep, I did. And I decided he wasn't worth it because he was a blocking tight end, which is why no one else is going from either. Who wants a blocking tight end? No one. Alright, Zach. He's a gem. Not too fast, though, but we'll settle for it. Whatever. And then we got Antoine Luck. 87 kick power. And he's a bust. Okay. What's his kick accuracy? 67, yeah. I was like, if it's good, then I'll still grab him despite being a bust, but... This is what we're going to go with this week. Nothing else. I know it's like, you don't want to waste recruiting points, but I also want us to save spots for the transfer portal weeks. So, yeah. Alright, let's just get past the Army-Navy game. And Alejandro Angulo and Major Brutus both commit. Duval we're leading for, Trimble we're leading for, and Haslam, it didn't show us. But we are leading for him as well. And here we go. LSU. The eyes of the college football world, we've been paying close attention to the coming matchup between LSU and ECU for the SEC Conference Championship. Let's see how much their over-rush jumped though, because they were in 80, they were in 86. They have a great quarterback. And now, of course, they move up to an 89 when they play us. I don't think they're actually moving up. I think the game is just updating the overalls to reflect the coach upgrades, which I think they only do that when you play them, which I think is stupid. It should always be that. But, I mean, whatever, I guess. It's time to take a look at the SEC, the Conference Championship schedule. I don't think anyone really cares about Louisiana Tech versus Mid-Tennessee State. I mean, neither of them are ranked. We've got the Pac-12 Championship, which isn't named. Okay. Between 9-3 Louisville and 7-5 Notre Dame. The Big 12 Championship versus 9-3 Kansas State, ranked number 4 with 3 losses, is pretty crazy. And 7-5 Iowa State. And of course, they've only played 4 conference games. Akron and Central Michigan, I don't think anyone cares about that. But then we've actually got an important one. 93 Georgia State trying to eliminate 10-2 South Alabama from the playoffs. All right, then we've got our game, so we don't gotta focus on that one too much. And then UMass versus BYU in the AAC championship. Why'd I do BYU like that? Why'd I downgrade them? I don't know. Anyway, it sucks to be them because they're probably not going to the playoffs no matter what. This is a very important championship. Mountain West between number 9, 10-2 Colorado State versus number 7, 11-1 Wyoming. And then we've got the ACC between 8-4 Florida State and 8-4 Duke. Then we got the Big Ten championship between two teams that have only played 4 conference games, 8-4 Indiana and 8-4 Nebraska. If I see a Big Ten championship between these two teams, I might think college football is ending. But then again, we've got ECU and the SEC fighting LSU for the championship. So really, this is already just highly unrealistic. But hey, it's like 8 years in the future. Maybe ECU is just a Power 5 program. Also, not only a Power 5 program, but like a premier college football program. But I sincerely doubt it. They weren't very good this year. I think they had like 7 wins, but I mean that's not what in year 1 for me. I went 5-7, so maybe they're moving faster than I was, and they'll win the Natty by 2028. I doubt it, if I'm being honest. I want to make sure if they're actually 7-5 though, because I cannot be too sure. I think they are playing in a bowl game. I think maybe they're not. East Carolina Pirates. So yeah, they do play a bowl game against NC State. So they did go 7-5. Now we're doing a whole ECU season review on my GoldeeJR channel. So they blew out Norfolk State, which is not the first time I've heard of them this week. Beat Old Dominion by 1 score. Lost to App State. Lost to Liberty. Beat UTSA. Lost to Charlotte by 31. Got blown out by Army the next week. Then blew out Temple. Blew out FAU. Beat Tulsa. Beat North Texas. And then lost to Navy. So that's something. I mean, my ECU Dynasty, I lost to the Group of 5 school, so I guess I'm proud of them for winning it. Even though I'm not an ECU fan, I don't really care about anything that has to do with ECU. I just looked at them this year. Listen, man, as soon as it hits 2025, I won't care about ECU at all because I'll have a different Dynasty team by then. And my contract just now got extended before the SEC championship game. And now my goal for the next 5 years is to win 10 games. My goal for these were like to win 9, I think, or was it 8? I think it was 7 actually. I think it was 7. So I did that every time. Now for these next 5 years, I need to be going 10-2, or just going like 9-3, then winning my bowl game. Well, no, because actually this contract activates before your championship game. So I actually need, or the goal counts after your championship game. So I actually need to get those 8 wins, 10 wins before the regular season ends. That's okay. Okay, top stories. Okay, never mind. I don't think I care about top stories, actually. Yeah, they're pretty mid. Those aren't even like the top games that are being played. I guess I'll acknowledge it, though. Yep. And Denver scored again. Who is that? Who'd he throw it to? Or was it a run? I think it was a run. I don't know who that guy is. Alright. They were averaging over 4. Actually, let's take a look at LSU. I know I'm stalling, but I don't want to lose LSU this quickly in the live stream. Well, even if I lose, I'm going to the playoffs, but I don't want to lose. Blew out FCS Southeast. Blew out Utah. Only beat Hawaii by 1 score. Blew out Ole Miss. Only beat Oklahoma by 1 score. Blew out Temple. Blew out Vandy. Only beat South Carolina by 1 score. Same for Texas A&M. Beat Texas by 10. Beat Tennessee by 10. They weren't a powerhouse. Like, for an undefeated team, they weren't the best. I mean, let's be honest, the schedule was super easy. I mean, they played, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams over 500? That's not a lot, especially for an SEC schedule. You expect more than just half your schedule to be above 500. But, no recruiting this week. So, I mean, we're going to be... Oh, there's Heisman finalists now. And right now, Rayshawn Lampkin is at the top of the board to win the Heisman, along with 3 other QBs. Just make sure DeAndre Bridge won't win that by, well, making him throw 10 picks. There's also award finalists, but I don't want to look at all that. CFP bracket. Well, this is not going to work because we're going to beat LSU, so we're going to be the #1 seed. All right, let's just stop stalling. Let's get into this game. I said I was wearing the black jerseys for this game. I think I said that. I think I wore the black and white this year and the black and yellow. Well, no, the all black and then the black and white. Let me check though. So I wore them against Florida and Kentucky. Or did I wear the purple and the black and purple against Florida? I wore the black and purple. So I can wear really any combination I want to today. Black and white, black and yellow. I think I just wore white and black kind of recently, so it's probably not going to be that. I'm really feeling black and yellow because I did wear black and yellow when I beat Tulane in the SEC championship. So I think that's what we're going to go with here. I don't think we've ever worn black and yellow with a white helmet, though. Well, I keep saying black and yellow, but they call it gold in this game, so that's probably what they want you to call it. So that's what we're going to go with. Even though LSU is a yellow team, but who really cares? No, why is their current homes white? This is a problem. Alright, LSU, this is a problem. So they're going to be wearing the white and purple, probably? Unless they got anything better. I don't know how I feel about those yellows, actually. I think they're going to wear the purples. And then they have the white out. Which is... honestly, one of the more mid-white jerseys I've seen. So this is what they're going to be wearing. The battle of the purple and yellow. This is going to be good. Hopefully.
Welcome everyone to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on the #1 team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field.
So people were worried that teams weren't going to care about the SEC championship, but I think Georgia and Texas crushed that narrative with a relatively good conference championship overtime game, the first ever SEC championship game to go into overtime. I think it wasn't an amazing game. It was a good game. It wasn't amazing. It was good for Georgia fans though, because we won. All right, DeAndre Bridge, good as I expected. 91 overall, playing up to 93. 85 speed, he's a senior. And next we've got 292 overall running backs. One's way faster than the other, but he's not starting, so at least you get to do with the slower one. And, oh, never mind, the other guy's playing fullback. And we've got a great receiver group. They got 89 overall freshman. I don't even know how that happens. But he's got 99 speed, and their starter has 98. I'm a little bit worried. Good tight end as well. O-line is actually, not good at all. It's just decent. That's what I expect from an 85 overall team. I think it's probably because their coaches probably don't have a big overall increases for their linemen. Defensive linemen, they're decent. They're pretty good. Linebackers, they have one really good one, one middle of the pack one, one not great one. Cornerbacks are decent. They have a freshman. They have freshmen playing all over the place. Another 99 speed player. Excuse me. And then a really good strong safety. Not the strongest defense I've ever seen, but very, very good offense. I'm scared that this is just going to turn into a shootout very quickly as Kansas State, once again, wins the Big 12 championship. They can win it whenever we're not in it. Don't compliment them. We're not good on third down. LSU's great on third down. They're an elite offense, and we're just a really good offense. That's the difference right now. Let's see if our defense, which allowed 37 to Ole Miss, can... Well, okay, I don't know why I'm talking about my defense right now. I'm about to get on my first offensive drive. First down handoff to Lampkin, gain of 1. Did I go for David Van Buren before? I feel like I know that name. If that's a stolen recruit, I'm not happy. But on second down, we find Major. He's short of the first. That's an amazing tackle from number 95. That's crazy. 3rd and 1. Give the Lampkin. He cuts inside. He's got space. I wish the players had less speed, because I don't know if we're ever going to be able to get more than like a 10-yard carry with Lampkin today. Just because of how fast their players are. Empty set once again for Pineda. And we've got an open man. Can't get it to him. That's not a good start. Is that Trey Flowers blocking? Oh. What is that? Why are you going for... Why are you doing that? Just block him like a normal person. Even if you get beat immediately, you'd give us enough time to throw it to Moreau here. But since you didn't, all you have to do is push him one time, let him beat you, and I will have had enough time to get this ball. Instead, you let him hurdle over you, keep his momentum, and keep running. Stupid. I hope the NFL watches tape and then doesn't draft you. Also, I pretty much ruined Heinrich's draft potential by benching him, so I hope you guys realize how much power I have in my hands. 3rd and 3 for ECU, no more Lampkin. Major coming across. And we get it out to Major, yeah. He is short, and he loses a yard. So far, great coverage downfield by the Tigers. Deep punt from Cookus. It is returnable, but he will not return it. And LSU will start at the 14. What your... Did LSU wear white when they played us? I think they did. I'm not a huge fan of Clemson jerseys. I mean, I don't hate the colors, as you can see. I'm a fan of ECU jerseys, and they wear the same colors. I just like the ECU execution more. Even though I don't love the ECU purple jerseys. I like the white ones more. I like the black ones more. I like the throwbacks more. You know, I like the color purple. Maybe, I guess, purple jerseys just aren't my thing. 1st and 10. And that's going to might be another first down. It'll be 8. And on 2nd and 2, I'm expecting our first... Nope, play action. And, okay. I mean, this isn't... I honestly don't think we're going to win this game early on, just from how good their offense is and how our offense fared in that first drive. And now they're starting to put in QB runs, and if you know my defense, we can't stop QB runs. We're like the Falcons and the Bulldogs playing Alabama. 2nd and 4 for the Tigers. Handoff. And my guy got... Tandy is just so bad, man. That was the weakest juke I've ever seen. I don't want to bench him again, but I actually might. He was bad last week. He's Already struggling this week. Why would you even worry about what play you call if you're LSU? As wide open, LSU is in for a touchdown. Seeing Doolin get burned is not good at all. He's taking man steps. I'm not gonna act like he isn't, but the post route is so obvious here, and he just has to turn all the way around. I mean, he got beat. There's literally nothing complicated about that one. I don't want to win another natty without being conference champion. Last year we won it at 9-3, not even making it to the conference championship, and I don't like that. Dukes, another great. Man, this honestly, this LSU team might be too fast. I mean, I'm being completely honest. They are just zooming around the field. And Lampkin coughs up the ball. LSU has it. What is going on? His second fumble of the season. And it just pops out of nowhere. Dude, I don't even think he fell. I think he just lost the ball. And, I mean, you know, it's been a while since I've gotten blown out in this game. When was the last time I got blown out? Like, by more than 2 scores at least. I'm saying, like, just humble. I mean, how badly do I have to lose this game to fall out the playoffs? That's my question. Well, last time we started with a fumble, as he's just said, and that was just so bad from Lampkin. That might lose his entire he might lose the Heisman to this quarterback because of that game, because of that fumble. Like, not even lying. Quick throw to Moreau. He's got the first down. I've lost trust in Lampkin now. Now I know he is very fumble prone. He is fumble prone, not very fumble prone. He can fumble. And Sosa, why were you trying to block anyone besides that safety who was coming in hot? I know there's not an excuse good enough. I just know there isn't. Oh, that's just not good. They sent a blitz. I have no confidence in winning this game. I've gotten all my confidence sucked out in 6 minutes of the first quarter. Firing it to the tight end, and he drops it. Keep Moreau on the field. Ricky Ramsey sucks. I can't believe I'm punting it. Yeah, after the Ole Miss game, it's not surprising how this game has gone so far. Defense is struggling. Offense is 0 for 3 and even making it to LSU territory. And they're not a good defense. I looked at the the Broncos almost scored again. But oh man, this is not good. Also, Ramsey should have absolutely caught that. He had enough time to bring that in. And it's illegal contact on me. It's illegal contact. Why have I not? Oh, no, it's not. I think I turned it off. I'm stupid. Okay, we'll take the holding, absolutely. Really thought I had illegal contact there. Instead, 2nd and 16 from their own 22. And they make the catch. Flag again. And it'll be holding again. Oh no, blocking it back this time. Yep, 2nd and 17. We're running this one back again. And that's got to be something you dart towards, Ricky. That was the only possible option to guard. I don't know why you weren't just completely biting on that. 3rd and 8. But then again, I did allow that last touchdown. I mean, I was taking too many steps to the right. I could have locked it up. HB slip screen here. Good tackle by Atkins to at least force a punt. And touchdown Broncos. And Holiday returns his first punt in a while. At least for this week. I can't remember if Ole Miss punted. That was a great job by that lineman to set the edge. Make sure I have to cut back inside. I'll take the yardage though. And there is a flag, so I don't really know what's going on in the Broncos-Chargers game. 2nd and 4, Major will take the handoff, and he's got speed upfield, and there's just so much speed on this LSU team. I guess most other teams are getting 5 to 10 more yards, but not against LSU. Are we suffering some sort of, not culture shock, but like conference shock this year? I don't know. I mean, we only lost one SEC game. As we head to the end of the first quarter, down 2 scorers. I cannot remember the last time we were down 2 scorers or more in a first half. Somehow we have more time of possession. Okay, Broncos did end up scoring. They're up 11 over Los Angeles. Every time they win, our blowout loss against them feels a little bit less bad. No, do not cheer for the Tigers, man. Just take the check down, please. Loss of 2. 3rd and 8 for the LSU Tigers. And it's short for Doring. He's got the catch. And yeah, I agree. We've pretty much got to go for it here. If we don't get this, I don't know what we're going to do. And we're not going to. Is Heinrich game back in the game here? Because I don't know what 63 thought he was doing. What happened here? Wait, where's Trey Flowers? Why is he over here? Is this like this is one of those formations, I think. It's overload. So, we had 2 tackles. So, you're acting as a tackle, basically, Britt. And you make contact with nobody. Moreau's doing a better job of blocking than you, and he's a tight end. So, they get this guy off the edge. But honestly, I think this might be Moreau's fault. I think it's Moreau. Because Britt is going to this guy. Brewer should be going to this linebacker, and Moreau should be going to this edge rusher. Instead, all 3 of them collectively go for the edge rusher. I mean, to the interior. I don't know what you call this guy, like left end or right end, actually. Instead of this guy or this guy. So all 3 of them go target the same person, leading to 2 guys getting in. So I can't even bench anyone because all of them were idiots. It's going to be one of those games that you just don't want to ever remember. And what flag is there going to be? Are they going to call roughing the passer? I don't think they are. I think it's going to be like a illegal man downfield or something. Yep. We'll take it, I guess. If I'm LSU, I'm running this clock down because we get ball at halftime, and that's another flag. LSU has 4 penalties. That's really, really saving us right now because without it, we'd be down 21-0. 1st and 21 now. I mean, I'm there. I'm just not really there because there's so many guys in that area. I couldn't really just buy on that curl route. 2nd and 12. Probably should decline that last penalty. And, oh, he faked the handoff. There's another flag on LSU. Why is this happening to them? I don't know, but I'm definitely not against it, if I'm being honest. It was just a replay of down, basically. 2nd and 12 again. And he's pressured outside. He's going to scramble, and Atkins is there. 3rd and 5, which is better than the 3rd and 1 it would have been if we didn't accept that penalty. So. And it's a screen pass. He doesn't really find anybody. This is the way you sell a game. If I'm talking about LSU, you have a team that has played some of the worst football they have played all year, and you, in 4 drives, which you should have 28 points, you have 14. Now, I'm not saying we are going to come back in this game. We've shown no signs of life. But this should be way worse than it is right now, so I still have small increments of hope. And, I mean, they played the screen well. And I didn't feel confident throwing it, and we did not have time. Dude, I just talked so much trash about their defense, and it is cooking us right now. And then I just threw it right to them. Pick 6 LSU. Tried to lead it away, it didn't happen. Like, that was excellent zone coverage because he never followed, but he was able to shuffle and still keep up with Moreau. So I was thinking, okay, he's keeping up. What if I lead it back inside? And then he guarded that too. And they're also guarding kickoff really well. Everything is going LSU's way. And I haven't been, like, snuffed out in a ball game like this in a long time. As Lampkin gonna have his best carry of the day. After the juke, he's off to the races. Number 25 is actually insane. That's the 2nd time he's caught one of my players down the sideline. He's got to be the 99 speed guy I saw. Because there's no other option. Yep, that's him. He's just insanely fast. I don't even see that from Doolin. I never see Doolin chasing down players like that. Addison, strong run. This really should be 35-0. It's 21-0. Going for Moreau. He's open. He makes the catch. I don't think I've ever played a team in this game as fast as LSU. I don't think I have. Offensively or defensively. Lampkin into Wildcat. Gets it out to Addison. He's got blockers. And once again, it's that 99 speed quarter Enrique Villa who prevents another touchdown, really. Great blocking by Cody Brewer to make us lose 2 yards. And LSU's also got the advantage in the fact that they know we have to go for it on 4th down because 3 points won't help anyone. Throwing it short for Lampkin, and he's fighting for the first. Not going to get it. Why would I kick a field goal? What is 3:21 going to do for me? It's a 3-touchdown game literally either way, so we're literally less than an inch away. 1st down, injury on LSU's side. I'll take it. This isn't even Dan Campbell. That's just common sense. There's no universe where I don't go for it. They switched their cornerbacks for whatever reason. Dude, you can't... If you get a single animation from your player, it's a guaranteed incompletion on the screen. Dude, our O-line is playing terribly. This is the worst I've seen it. I mean, run blocking wise, because Brewer, everyone white on our offensive line isn't helping, and I know it sounds racist, but that's the only way I could have pointed specifically them out. And I've got to go for it, bro. I hate that I have to, but I definitely have to, because what is 3 points going to do for me? Answer that if you can. And we're immediately pressured. Pineda fighting, and he's going to be short. Nothing's going right for ECU today. First and 10 for the Tigers. Receiver in motion. And that's some insane speed at running back from their backup. You wouldn't do what? Yeah, 3 points isn't helping. That's why I went for it. And once again, they give it to the fast running back to guarantee that they're going to get some yards. Man, if you see my quarterbacks throw on the run, you would not want to throw it to anybody. And we have a D lineman. Thank God for the overthrow, because I deserve everything bad that should have happened on that play. Very high punt. Holiday will return it. Just take the extra yards down at the 44. We've been in LSU territory twice in a row. Well, no, not twice in a row. The pick six. Twice in our last 3 drives. We put up 0 points. Maybe I should be taking field goals, because if I kick those 2 field goals, it'd be a 2-score game. So maybe I'm tripping. But also, Troop was not making that first field goal. He's absolute garbage. It's also tough when you have the worst kicker in college football history, who consistently kicks a 60 to 70% like he's Younghoe Koo. Look at the strong running from Isaiah Moreau. Ooh, that golden tape on the top of our helmets is beautiful. Can ECU finally put up points against the Tigers? It's Lampkin who runs in front of his own man. Play action. And we try to get the ball out, but we are sacked. This O-line is the worst in the college football. It's absolutely terrible. Pineda once again outside the pocket. This time he'll finally get into the end zone for his 11th touchdown rushing of the season, his 30th total. And right now the Broncos have the football with the lead against LA on Thursday Night Football. I know I'm not really a Broncos or Chargers fan, but I might as well look at it. I mean, I don't even care. Why am I giving them another chance to call a play? I should have did a squib kick. Okay, it doesn't matter. They returned it anyway. See you after the halftime break. We'll see if there's any way we're coming back from what's happening to me right now.
It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics.
So the reason I don't say this game is over yet is because of the fact that LSU has had a lot of chances to extend this lead further, and they haven't. Like, this really should be at least like 31-7 right now. Instead, it's a 2-score game. So I'm not gonna give up on my team. But I'm not gonna look at stats either, because when you're down, you shouldn't be focusing on how good individual players are doing. You need to be focusing on how the team is doing. And right now, it's like we're gonna lose in the Mamba jerseys, and I don't want to lose in the Mamba jerseys. Alright, man. We got bailed out by a QB overthrow on our last drive. That's what happened. We got bailed out, and they want. It seems like they realize that this faster guy is working, and they're starting to give him the ball, which is very smart of them. But I would prefer if they just threw an interception, maybe a pick six. I'm not gonna be greedy. I'll take the interception, but I'd like a pick six. And they fired across the middle, and a rocket hits him. What a hit from TP13! My God, that might give us some life because that's nasty. That is nasty. Where's the targeting call? Helmet first. He wanted to murder that man. That's targeting. That is helmet. He let the crown of his helmet on that hit. No flag. We'll take it. 3rd and 10. And it's an HB draw. 13 is all over it again for a loss of a yard as LSU goes 3 and out. Holiday will return. Oh my God. Maybe you should have called the fair catch because he just got murdered. Man, I'm so happy the Falcons get another primetime game this year. Lampkin gets 4. 2nd and 6. Pitch out to Lampkin. If I'm LSU, I'm declining this penalty. We just lost actually like 7 yards. I'm taking 3rd and 12 if I'm LSU. They take 3rd and 12. Very intelligent. They only have 1 deep safety so far, so. And we're going to take the shot to Moreau. It's not happening. Never calling speed option ever again. Cook's kick is away and returnable. He won't return it. Man, we gotta take opportunities like that. Instead, we just go 3 and out just like they did, and it's basically resetting the 3rd quarter, except with 2 minutes off the clock. And they go for the option. And Mark Cordes gets bumped. And he's breaking tackles. And if they kick a field goal, it's a 3-score game, and I'm right back to thinking this game is absolutely over. Which I still don't think we can win. Our offense isn't doing good enough. And they're breaking more. I can't strip the ball. Every time I try to recreate TP13's game-winning strip, they just say, get off me. Maybe it's badges or something. I don't know. Well, not badges. I don't know what they're called. Is it badges? I can't remember. Oh my God, I got juked off my shoes. This really sucks. I mean, I just want to win a natty while also winning a conference championship. Is that too much to ask for? Listen, you can compliment my defense all you want, but we're down 2 scores and they're in field goal range. Can we like play Georgia again, because I destroyed them. 3rd and 6. Two tight end formation for the Tigers. And oh man, he's got all day to run. D-line not helping today at all. This is not today to play our worst game of the year. It's not a good day. And who just got pancaked, man? Khalik Ahmad. Do you want Bigsby back in? I don't want Bigsby back in. I know you don't want Bigsby back in. No, it's not. Not when you're playing ECU. Atkins been pretty decent today. And they throw it. Ew, no, Tandy. I was about to say intercepted. Why? We don't got time to keep it a 2-score game. Is that not intentional grounding by Justin Herbert? Where was he looking? Where's the flag? But no, you can't drop this. You actually cannot drop this, Tandy. You can't. You can't drop it, man. It just bounces off his left hand. You can't drop it. That would have kept it a 2-score game. What is happening? Sir, I get it. You're left-footed. You're not hitting this kick. There's no way this left-footed kicker just hit from the left hash on a short kick. I didn't even know left-footed kickers were in this game. But, I mean, he did his job. Okay. It's actually funny. Left-footed kickers don't look right. I don't know why. That just looked terrible. And I'm a left-handed, so probably left-footed person. And I cringed looking at that kick. Okay, at least his loss isn't too painful so far. Like, on the pain scale, I'll give it like a 6. I mean, it sucks, but okay. Penalties are going to make it hurt a lot more. Man, I'm gonna grab a full black offensive line. No racism, but these guys suck.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
And you can say it might be racist if I say I grab a full white quarterback because this black one sucks. You're right. Black quarterbacks are mid. Unlike Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes, get the ball out. Caught for Warren Major. First down. I'm not gonna defend my racism. My not racism. I literally am not racist. I don't see the appeal in hating people because of their looks. Especially because I'm black. And I'm like, why would white people do that to us? But also, are we any better than them if we do the same thing? No, we're not any better. So be better than that. Well, I guess Pat Freeman was white, and he was a great offensive lineman for us. Oh, man. Wanted downfield. There was open check down. I know, man. Herbstreit knows exactly how I'm feeling right now. I just want a way to not get blown out today. But our O-line is not doing any favors. It's just not. I really just don't see a reason to punt down by 3 scores with 2 minutes in the third quarter. Nope. Oh, man. Okay, this is the first time I've missed our conference championships many times. I've never lost a conference championship. This is pathetic. And I might lose a lot of spots because I'm getting blown out. If I miss the playoffs, honestly, I don't want to miss the playoffs of losing number 1 of 2 losses. But I don't know. This committee also likes ranking Ole Miss above me when they were clearly not better. So I don't know what their motivations are. I put up 28 points in a quarter before, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it against LSU. Maybe I should have played my Iowa Dynasty earlier so I would be prepared for, or at least better. I don't know. I don't know if it's skill. I mean, we're a better team, so it's got to be skill, right? There's no other factors in man that determine a win or a loss. Sack! Oh, the left-footed kicker again. I'm just dying watching this. And he drilled a 50-yarder. I do have a kicker who can hit a 50-yarder. He's just chilling on the bench right now. The defense isn't going to close out. Oh, dude, please block on our kick returns. A kick return touchdown is what we need to spark this game, and y'all are not blocking for them. We're going to step up in the pocket here. Hey, how much worse can this get? And I want to blame my offense, but our defense, but our offenses suck. They only have a lot of yards. They have 128. We have more total yards. I'm at 228. It's not our defense today. No matter how much I like to blame them, I gotta admit, it's definitely our offense today. Just haven't gotten into any sort of rhythm. Moreau on the short route. Oh, what a run! Maybe the fastest tight end in the nation is going past the 10 and down at the 8. Wow. That's something that not many other players can do with that size and frame. I don't see anyone open. Pineda has been harassed today. He's taken so many hits. I had one thought of benching him, but I was like, wait, no, he hasn't even been that bad today. He's just been assaulted. Well, fool them once, shame on me. Fool them twice. Can't get fooled again. Touchdown, ECU. All right, back to a 2-score game. Hey, man, even if we do lose, best case scenario is that we keep it close. That's pretty important. But also, I've got to believe in my team. I haven't won a natty and won 2 Big 12 championships and won every bowl game that didn't have playoff implications without coming back from a few leads. All right? Oh, my God. He got sandwiched. A turnover is really what we could use right now. A pick, a fumble, maybe they go for it on a play and don't get it. And I don't know what happened there, but it was an RPO and it didn't work out. 3rd and 6, really big spot for a stop. And a throw it up top is intercepted. Just what the doctor prescribed. Doolin, 15, and down at the 12. That's what we needed is from our top playmaker on defense, John Doolin. I mean, this is great. And also, Ricky does a great job kind of biting into it for a while. And then, they've got... Do they have anyone else? They've got this guy coming across me. This is a better choice. This guy's clearly locked up. The short route has an opportunity. I'm on it kind of, but also I take a step too far to the left. They could have got this. 2 better read. Oh no, this is actually outside breaking route. So yeah, this is the only better read, probably. But either way, you don't want to throw an interception here, and definitely not to the fastest corner in college football. Well, they might have one too, but he's just different. Huge turnover, but we cannot, and I mean cannot, settle for 3. Give to Major. He's got a blocker. Spin move down at the 3. Second and 1. Quick throw. Major dives, and he's down at the 1. Fool me once. Shame on me. Fool LSU twice. Shame on them. Fool them 3 times, and it's another ECU touchdown. How is this a 1-score game? Pineda, 3 rushing touchdowns. Is that SEC championship record or something?
What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship?
All right, man. We're still in this. And now we're in a spot where taking field goals is kind of safe. Like, let's say we get a stop here and get to the 28-yard line, and it's 4th and 10. I don't have to go for it anymore. I can kick a field goal, maybe give my defense a chance to get one more stop, which is risky, but it counts on how fast, how much time is left by the time I do that. Play action from LSU, and they just dump it off. That's probably my man, and I was nowhere near him. Gain of 8 on 1st down. They love having a 2-back backfield. Oh, no, they don't. It's just that he's a fullback also. I forgot. I was like, they all having two running backs. It's really just a fullback who's a running back. I think I'm confusing myself and you guys more the more I talk. So I'm just going to continue with the in-game commentary. There's clearly a screen going on. Couldn't quite find it, but Ricky does his job. 2nd and 9 here. Play action for Louisiana State, which is LSU, by the way. And probably shouldn't have given them their full name because they just ran for a huge first down to the 48. Field goal range is bad. Field goal range means I probably lose. And he hands it off. Grenard was there, just didn't have the speed. And that was a very late handoff. 2nd and 4, 4.5 to go. We need a stop. We can't let them get in the field goal range with their left-footed kicker. He's automatic. And their tight end drops it. Great hit from Conrad, 3rd and 4. I can't give him time to throw. Here, I can't. And he is pressured and sacked from the blitzing defensive back, Ricky Hawkinson. ECU will get the football back as the Chargers make it a one-score game before halftime. And the punt is away. Very returnable for Holiday. And he will return it down at the 29. Gotta make sure the stream is still streaming because it honestly would be a shame if it wasn't. It is. Whew. 3 minutes, 51 seconds, 6-point game. They doubted you, Pineda. And they also doubt my offensive line for good reason, as they not only allow a tackle for loss, but also get a penalty, which will back us up even further. I hate this team. No, I don't even hate the team. It's specifically you 5 who block for my team. You guys all suck. Even you, Aquino, you are terrible too. I have no respect or love for any of you. You're not getting a ring if we win this SEC championship. Okay, maybe I'm being a little bit too rude, but I really just feel like y'all are the main reason that everything bad in this dynasty has happened. And if you think I'm throwing this, you're tripping. They have 4 linemen and a linebacker. If we can block, this is an easy big play. And we do! Lamp it up the middle! We'll make it 3rd and 5, and it's a very crucial 3rd down. And he is very tired, so Addison comes in for 3rd down. We dial up the screen. Caught by Addison. He is short. What do I do? What do I do? I gotta punt it. Because if field goal means we lose. I've got to pray for a stop, and I hate that. I got to pray for a stop because field goal means we lose. And if I don't get it, they're in field goal range. That is so annoying. I'm in a spot where I have to punt. Oh, no. And it was 4th and 1 when we've converted most of our 4th and shorts today, or 3rd and shorts. We have to punt it anyway because of risks. Timeouts are pretty important in this game, so I'm not going to save them. I mean, I'm not going to spend them before the 2-minute warning. Okay, Sean. 2nd and 6. Handoff, and they don't got it, but they are pretty close. 3rd and 3 as ECU calls their first timeout. They actually have 2 receivers. That's a little bit scary. 3rd down for LSU. It's a handoff, and he doesn't got it. He doesn't get it. My bad. That's terrible grammar. John Grenard with the tackle. East Carolina's got one more chance. 1 minute and 52 seconds, 1 timeout. LSU will punt, and their cheers for block that kick. I'm not that risky. I'm not gonna try to block. I'm gonna get blockers for Holiday as he returns to the 37. I'm assuming this is man. Ooh, that was amazing coverage. Short from LSU. So my first reason row, I see the safety coming down. I go to major. The linebacker's down. Is there any better option? I mean, no. I mean, Doring might have a step. Israel absolutely doesn't. This guy I can't tell. I can't see how he ran that out route.
Here across the middle.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it.
He did have his hands on it. He dropped it, stupid.
Knock that ball loose.
Incompletion makes it second down.
Pineda on 2nd and 10. We'll hand it off to Major, and I actually hate this team. That's the one guy you absolutely have to block, and they don't block him. And we're down to 1 minute and 18. I've called 2 plays. Firing it to Israel short. He brings it in. Huge grab from number 5. That is a huge grab. And we fire it downfield for Major. He brings it in as well. 48 seconds at the 26. We still have our timeout. It will absolutely be our final drive. Throwing it across body, and Doran can't find the football. It's not a perfect throw, but that is catchable. We set our feet and it's still a little inaccurate, which I don't love. Like, when you set your feet, I'm expecting a perfect pass. Screen pass to Lampkin, and he's not going to get anything. It's 3rd down. Oh my god, why did the time run like that? I got to call the play. They send the house. Sacked. The time just ran by like 20 seconds, and I got sacked anyway, so it doesn't matter. 4th and 19 at the 35. We need an ECU miracle. I would just send the blitz again, but they don't. Pineda just fires, and he's coming back for the ball. It's incomplete. ECU loses to LSU. Offensive line, man, that's all I can say. No matter how much I recruit every year, which I think is my position I recruit the most, they always sell in the big moments. We lost to... The player of the game had 63 yards. I didn't want to use my timeout, but it doesn't really matter if I use it or not, because either way, we had 3rd down, got sacked. So I will have lost all the time anyway. Either I lose the time before I get sacked, or I lose the time after I get sacked. It didn't really matter. I don't really know what I'm going to do. I mean, it's this game. Hopefully in EA College Football 26, offensive line is more competent, but I don't think that's going to happen. Because I don't think people are complaining about it enough, and that's kind of what you need to get changes. Pineda was decent. I don't think I'm definitely not blaming the loss on him. He got hit probably actually 10 times today. Lampkin had another amazing game. Moreau was great. Major was good, but he dropped that one pass that didn't really matter. I hate the entire offensive line, each and every one of them. Mark Cortez was good again. He's been good all year though. Hawkinson and Doolin. It was just a foiled comeback attempt from a terrible... I mean, listen, man, I can blame the defense all I want, but the fact was that we put up 7 points in the first 3 quarters. Like, that's insane. And it's because we got sacked and hit so many times. Luckily, with a 1-score loss, we're most certainly still in the playoffs. No bye week, though. I know you can't look at QB hits. How many times was I sacked? 3 times, I think? 4 times. I was sacked 4 times today. And that adds up to how many sacks for Pineda on the year? Excuse me. 25 and 12, 13 games. It's not terrible, but it's bad, so... Daniel Duval decides that game was the week he wanted to commit on. I don't know what you saw from that week that decided that you wanted to be a wide receiver for ECU. Pineda won SE. What is going on? And of course, their player wins Heisman over Lampkin after that game. I love it. You know, he wasn't even that good that game. Carney wins Defensive Player of the Year. Good for him. We'll look at this next time, really, but Lampkin could have been our second Heisman, but of course, I think if we won that game, he would have won Heisman. Am I ever going to win Coach of the Year? It's so hard to go undefeated. I think it's going to be the LSU player, LSU coach. Okay, I'm winning a ton of awards, and I kind of want to just get this stream over with after losing. You're going to make me play New Mexico? What led to this happening? Why am I playing an 81 overall team in the playoffs? There's going to be a crime scene. So I'm number 3 in the country, but I'm definitely not ranked number 3 in the playoffs. Let's see what job offer. I mean, there's really no job offer that could be better than mine's. Head coach at 4 schools that didn't make the playoffs. When they say job upgrade, that's because they're a higher tier. How is Auburn even a 4.5 star? I mean, they suck. Wyoming, let's just look at the bracket. We're not even the first team that's outside. They put Texas over us. Oh yeah, we had 2 losses. But they had to play Nebraska, which I'd rather play New Mexico. I've got a very easy rule. I get to play New Mexico if I win Colorado State. If I win either Wyoming, which is a free win, USC or Kansas State, which is a free win, because I don't lose to Kansas State. I don't know about you guys. I don't lose to Kansas State. I don't really know how I feel about that loss. I mean, I don't think I've ever lost because of one specific position more than I've ever lost. I mean, what? No. I don't think I've ever lost because of one position before until this LSU game, because I really feel like every other spot on my team did decently well except for offensive line. Okay, so we'll look at winner like awards later, but we are going to be looking at early National Signing Day today. Did I lose any coordinators? No, they're staying. My amazing coordinators are staying. Okay, early National Signing Day. Are we the top class? Yes, we are. We actually extended our lead over Notre Dame. Oh, so no, Notre Dame has some decommitments. They had 12 4-stars. They've fallen to 10, probably because their team sucks. Devon Tuttle is a elite dev. That's a good start from a 4-star who wasn't even a gem to be elite. Oh, and Javante Ballage. 2 elite devs. And then star for McCartney. Star for Wade. Star for Ware. Star for Apple. Impact for Chabera. Elite again for George Ficken. Impact for Gold. I'm looking for the first normal. Here it is. Cortez LeCount. Star for Tevin Bolin. Normal for Marvin, so the right guards. Harold with elite as well. I've never seen this many 4-star elites. Oh, only impact for the QB. I wanted elite for the quarterback. Impact for Beatty. Impact for Molinaro. Elite for Kuberski, another 4-star with elite. Normal for Paul Tuttle. Impact for John Gear. Which I don't know. Oh, never mind. Normal for Glenn Dobbs, another. Impact for the punter. Normal for Wake. Impact for Angulo. Impact for Brutus. And impact for Duval. So we had like more elites than we had normals, or around the same amount. Pretty elite class, honestly. I mean, I think these guys are going to be insane. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Honestly, I think I feel better now that I get to play against an 8-1. I mean, 81 overall team. What conference did y'all even win? Like, what happened? How did I end up playing New Mexico State? What conference did y'all win? Y'all didn't even win your conference. You're just a highly ranked team. Are you serious? So I'm playing them for no reason. They didn't earn it. They're not even a conference champ. They didn't even make it to their conference championship. I feel kind of offended. I lose to LSU by 6 points, and now they're making me play New Mexico State. Or just New Mexico. I feel offended. So there is a New Mexico State. They're just not New Mexico State. Because New Mexico State went 2-10, losing to FCS Midwest. And New Mexico, for that matter. By 1 point. How are y'all beat Ball State by a decent amount, blew out Purdue, barely beat an FCS school. They lost to their conference rivals by like almost 40. Are they ranked just because they beat Wyoming? That's the only good win. That's their only ranked win. How are they in the top 10? No Mountain West team should be in the playoffs with a non-conference champion. I'm surprised they're even 81 overall. I can't wait to absolutely murder 85 high schoolers who just probably turned into college players because they're probably a bunch of freshmen walk-ons or JUCO players. Alright, I'm going to end it. I'm going to stop venting my frustrations. I'm just going to end it. We're still ranked number 3 in the country. Hopefully, can I even play? I can play LSU in the Natty. Yes, LSU just has to beat Iowa or Washington, and then beat Duke, Texas, or Nebraska, and I just have to win out, and I'm good. We're in. Alright, we can get our rematch, and I can get my revenge on LSU. So, see you guys next time. Adios.